Hey, welcome to your Leo horoscopes for the week of February 25th to March 2nd. We have no planets in Leo this week, which is not a bad thing. Let me go ahead and start off with a little bit of an apology. There was no horoscopes last week. I know. I didn't forget. There just was absolutely no time to record them, unfortunately, and I feel really bad about it. And then I let that go because I didn't want it weighing me down or taking up any more mental space than it needed to. And why am I saying that? Because focus is on your mental space this week for Leos. In terms of how the brain works, the brain can be our best friend or our worst enemy. 9 times out of 10, when something happens to us, it's our brain that cannot seem to let it go. The whole Frozen movie, and there was a whole song created about letting it go. And by the way, that was amazing that somebody in Disney finally figured that out because it's true. Things happen in our lives. We don't like them. They make us feel uncomfortable. They make us feel all kinds of different things. And it's our brains that simply will not let that go. And it continues to influence those feelings, creating bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger feelings around the situation. And in some cases, it takes you down the rabbit hole where you go into all of the other instances that made you feel this way. Bottom line here is for this week, when those opportunities come up, it's time to take control of your brain. Your brain works for you, not the other way around. And I can't tell you how many times, how many clients, how many people I've talked to who have said that's just how my brain works and there's no changing it. Well, then you are saying that your brain is driving the bus and not you. And it should always be you. Your brain works for you. It's one of your tools. So this week, it's really important when you get into that space where you're angry and your brain can't seem to let it go. What I do in that situation is I give it some time. I put a time limit on it. A half an hour for my brain to go through the little rat hamster wheel in there, going over the situation over and over and over again, being angry, shouting at the person I'm angry at, whatever. And then after that time limit is up, I let it go. Do I deserve to be angry? Maybe. Doesn't matter. I'm still letting it go. Is it right, wrong, or fair for me to be in this situation? Maybe. Maybe not. Doesn't matter. I still let it go. The difference between a person that is healing versus a person that is not healing is whether or not they are willing to let it go and to change their mental focus to something that's more productive for them rather than allowing it to continue keeping you in an unproductive space. No, it's not easy. Yes, it's really difficult. You have to remind yourself every single day that you are letting things go and you're not holding on to them and harping on them for the rest of your life. It's a miserable existence if you do. So that's what I have for you guys this week. If you love your horoscopes, do consider sending a tip or donation through my coffee link. Would really appreciate that. Love the coffees. You guys are awesome. Also, check out my website. Link is there in the description. I'm Melissa Bruce, a heavy metal psychic. I will see you next week. And in the meantime, this week, you guys make it a mentally productive week. It's in your power to do so, but you have to choose to do so. Make it a great week, and I will see you next week.